Hey, this is Jeff Lee with IFYR. I'm one of the rodeo announcers here with my buddy.
Morning, Stevie.
And you guys are watching IFYR coverage on Shawnee CTV.
Well, I said earlier this evening we were about to find out who wants it more. I have the results. Good evening, everyone. I'm Robert Kyle with your wrap-up of the 30th Annual International Finals Youth Rodeo here on Shawnee CTV. I want to apologize for the audio difficulties in the report from earlier this evening. Things happen. But anyway, before we get started, I want to remind you again about the City of Five Nations Auto Show and Shine tomorrow morning beginning at 8 o'clock downtown on Main Street near Downtown Auto Body. It'll only be during the morning hours from 8 a.m. to noon. We'll wrap everything up at noon, so you won't have to worry about heat stroke or anything else. So that'll be going on tomorrow from 8 a.m. until noon. Also, the craft show will be going on during that time too. I have a little interest in this. My wife Sharon is doing a sign business called A Sign Meant for You, and we'll be out there taking orders and having stuff for you to purchase. Now let's get to the results, and we have some winners to announce to you this evening. In the bareback bronc riding, the winner is Connor Griffith of Skullbone, Texas, with an average of 2:05 in 3 rides. Second place went to Braves Shield of West Columbia, Texas, with a 1:55.5. And in third place was Quentin Lunsford of McCune, Texas, with a 1:49.5. In pole bending, the winner is Kenna McLemore from Gracemont, Oklahoma, 61 with an average of 61.055. I asked her this evening what the toughest part of her ride was, and this is what she said.
Yes, it is.
What was the toughest part of your ride this evening?
Staying cool under the pressure and not panicking.
Not just because of the heat.
Yeah.
Is this your first time here in Shawnee?
Yes, it is.
Did you get a chance to take in the city while you were here?
Yep, I've been to Shawnee multiple times, so it was nothing new.
What's next for you after this?
I'm leaving tonight and heading to Gillette, Wyoming for high school nationals.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and hope everything goes well with you, and good luck to you during the school.
Thank you.
Hey, what was the toughest part? Again to Kenna McLemore, the winner in the pole bending event. In second place was Camry Slavin of Canadian, Texas, and in third place was Cheney Whites of London, Texas. Now we go to the team roping as they're getting ready to start the announcing the champions. First place in team roping is the team of Cole Smith from Amazonia, Missouri, and Catcher Gasperson of Decatur, Texas, with an average of 20.1. And second place is the team of Zane College from Tallahena, Oklahoma, and Nicholas Levins of Canadian, Texas. Third place was the Case Busby from Leesville, Louisiana, and Will Thibodeau of Elmer, Louisiana. In saddle bronc riding, your winner was Wyatt Lavard of Sulphur, Louisiana, with an average of 1:31 in 2 rides. Cooper Lane was second with a 77 in 1 ride, and 75 with a 75.5. That went to Jefferson Parsons of Springdale, Arkansas. In breakaway roping, your winner, Zaley Zakula of Bryan, Texas, with a 7.2 in 3 rides. 7.5 with a 7.5. Second place goes to Macy Harvey of Meade, Oklahoma, and in third, tied for third with the 8.4 would be Ruby Espy of Lone Jack, Missouri, and Emmy Covert of Crumpler, North Carolina. In steer wrestling, first place, Case Busby, Leesville, Louisiana, with a 13.1 in 3 rides. Second place with 13.2, Ryden Martin of Sulphur, Louisiana, and third place with 14.5, Crease Deering from Chico, Texas. In goat tying, the winner, Hayden Thompson of Yoder, Wyoming, with a 22.1. With second with a 25 goes to Kaylee Hurst of Slick, Oklahoma, up in Creek County. And in third place with 25.1, Morgan Young of Vero Beach, Florida. In the calf roping, the winner is Cash Flays of Eureka, Kansas, 26.8 in 3 rides. Second place with 27.1 is Bryce Henderson of Del Rio, Texas. And third place with a 28 is Brody Clemens of Okeechobee, Florida. And in barrel racing, the winner for that one is Alyssa Flores from Laredo, Texas. She averaged 49.979 in 3 rides. Second place was Casey Bass from Brenham, Texas with a 49.102. And third place from just right up the street in Choctaw with a 49.303, Madeline Strong. And finally, bull riding. The winner, Case Pohlmeyer from Fort Scott, Kansas. He averaged 151.5 in 2 rides. Second place was Carter Hyde from Weatherford, Texas with a 1.143. And with an 83, John Crimber from Decatur, Texas. He is in third place. So, I want to thank everybody for everything during the week. I want to thank the folks here at the IFYR, Dale Yerrigan, Randy Gilbert. They were great folks. All the volunteers that were a part of this, they were gracious not only to us, but also to everybody involved, all the volunteers. I want to thank Kyle Jones from the WCRA for the media, helping us out tremendously during the week. I want to thank our rodeo announcers for the week, Jeff Lee and Monty Stevie. They're the ones that did the intro open for us. I want to thank all the contestants and families. I mentioned to Randy earlier this evening, seeing them around town, having them at Chick-fil-A and other places around Shawnee. They were very gracious. They were very respectful and everything. I cannot thank them enough for giving us such a great week here at the IFYR. Also want to thank Daniel Shaughnessy, Shaughnessy TV, for letting me host the coverage this year. My photographer, Gavin Cooper, I want to thank him as well. I'm sure he's blushing over there. But I want to thank him and everybody, Daniel and everybody, for allowing me to do this year. And also want to thank you, the viewers. We couldn't have done this without you, and so we thank you tremendously. Want to remind you again, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, the downtown show and shine out at downtown Autobody on Main Street. We'll be over with by noon. Craft show going on about that time as well. So, thank you for joining us again. Until tomorrow morning, reporting from the International Finals Youth Rodeo at the Shawnee Expo Center. I'm Robert Kyle for Shawnee CTV.
Congratulations, our champions, Zaylee